You are listening to the Ash and Manoftomorrow podcast with special guest XAM. XAM, say hello.
Hello, fuckers. How's it going?
Hey everyone.
Tonight's topic, The Dark Knight Rises, the reviews. And there will be spoilers. Um, XAM, do you want to start us off?
It sucks. That's the Dark Knight Rises for you.
Never want to hold back on his point of view. That's our Zam.
Mm,
Well, you want me to explain why it sucks?
yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Plot holes of the yin yang. It borrows from the Naruto mentality, and it doesn't leave you room to even plot out what's happening. You just have to guess at at some of the stuff that happens, and when you guess them out, it turns out to be fucking bullshit. Like okay, the film starts out very well until the fight with Bane starts, and then it just goes all the way downhill from there. I mean, I know Batman's supposed to be out of shape after fighting and not fighting for the last 8 years. I mean, I know he's a lot more slower now and a lot more weaker, but he's still a guy that's been training under the um. Well, in this series, he's trained under the League of Shadows for about let me see about 7 years, I think. 6 7 years. Yeah, I think, yeah, 6 years. I'll give him that. And even if he's not as strong, he's trained himself to actually take on people that are even stronger than him by using very colorful fighting techniques. So there's no excuse that he was unable to beat Bane. I mean, uh, he has freaking daggers on his arms. He couldn't have slit his throat or anything, or just cut a certain part of him. I mean, he doesn't even have to kill him. Just cut a certain part of him just to hurt him and just knock him off balance and kick his ass. But no, Bane slaps him around like a motherfucker. He he leads him the right away into that one prison that Bane supposedly was raised in, and and here's the thing. I don't give I don't give a shit how how I, in fact, I don't think his back was even broken in the movie. I mean, he was still a fucking movie. When you break someone's spine, you are going to be paralyzed. I'm sorry, you're going to be paralyzed. He didn't break Batman's spine. In fact, when I saw the movie, his back bounced off his knee. He didn't break his spine. So what basically happened is these people that tied him to a rope nursed him back to freaking health, and with months of push-ups and working out his body, he's back to life. Except for the fact that it doesn't really show a montage of that. We only get a few push-ups. Anyways, in the city, the whole thing's pretty much gone to fucking hell, and that's what I kind of I do like that. They just the stakes are a lot more higher, and you got to do that for the final movie. But you let's see. Now, Bane is nothing like Bane from the comics. That's fucking established. I mean, and people are saying, oh, don't. And I know a lot of Nolanites are gonna tell me, don't say nothing on that unless you actually know the Bane character. I have Vengeance of Bane and Nightfall. I own the comics, so I can probably say whatever the fuck I want about the comics, or the movies, because I own the comics and I know the character to a T. So don't say I know nothing about Bane. All right, this Bane acts nothing like Bane. While Batman and Robin's Bane is not even I mean, now here's the thing. There's two Banes you have to choose from the films now. the Bane from Batman and Robin that's technically not even a character. He's nothing but a chess piece that makes fucking Frankenstein noises. Or you can choose the more formidable Bane. Now, I would choose the more formidable Bane, but that's considered painful enough, considering the fact that I can't understand a fucking thing he's fucking saying. Um, then in the end, he's not even really the real villain. Apparently, this one girl who is working at Wayne Enterprises, her name was Tatiao, or I can't even remember. I can't remember his name, but he was Ra's al Ghul's daughter, and I saw that coming from a mile away. After he sleeps with her, Bruce Wayne finds a scar on his back. I was like, oh god, a girl with a scar on his back. That means this woman is some sort of trouble. You know that, and you're gonna give the fucking bomb of the city to fucking her. You are fucking out of your mind. So Bane pretty much breaks the but okay, rewind a little bit. Bane pretty much breaks the economy, destroys the Dent administration, proves that he's proves the whole thing's a fraud. Um, the society is destroyed. The innocent people are hiding indoors. The crooks rule the city. Let's see what else. The although the fight looks epic, it makes no sense from a fighting standpoint, considering the fact that they have guns in their hands, yet or in their holsters. Well, the crooks have guns too. So what they do is they charge each other, and I'm like, why don't you just fucking shoot them? But but they end up shooting each other while they're in the groups. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to use each other as meat shields or something. I don't know. But then again, let's see. Batman eventually breaks out. He he manages to fight Bane. It's implied that he's a lot more stronger now that since he's able to fight on par with Bane. It's implied he's more stronger than he was in the Dark Knight, considering the fact that Alfred has told out loud that Bane has pulled off more feats than any other villain that Batman's ever faced throughout the whole entire trilogy. So Bane is pretty much the ultimate villain that's gonna push Batman physically and mentally. So it's implied that Batman's is the toughest he's ever been throughout the whole entire trilogy now. There were cameos from other villains in this movie. The Scarecrow's back, which is awesome. Although Heath Ledger's not back, which is really sad. This movie kind of made me wish I could see Heath Ledger again. Kind of felt, I don't know, it just made me wish that a little bit. Yeah, let's see. Eventually Batman beats the fucking shit out of Bane. And, then the girl that was working for him eventually reveals that Bane was actually his brother or protector, and she was adopted by the League of Shadows, and she was ordered to keep an eye out on Bruce so they can eventually take over. And let's see, and during this whole thing, there's a time bomb that has the force the explosion of a nuke. So they have to turn this thing off in time, and it ends up let's see, the only decent character in this movie was Catwoman. She was definitely she was definitely pretty good pretty good to her comic book roots. As far as Nolan standards go, she's pretty close to her comic book roots. That's for sure. Although I hate her fucking friend. I mean, give me a fucking 9mm so I can put a bullet through her fucking head. I hate her. Anyways, uh, uh, Batman. They get the nuke. Batman pretty much straps it onto the plane, and he tells Commissioner Gordon that anyone can be a hero. They don't even have to have a mask. They just need some inspiration and a nice warm coat to to where just to get them motivated, which clues into Commissioner Gordon that that same boy that he saved a long time ago was Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne is Batman. What a shock! So he carries the nuke far away, into the ocean, and the the bomb explodes along with the cockpit of the bats, whatever they call it, the flying ship that he had in the movie. Um, the uh, and then comes the end, which is the biggest plot hole of them all. It's pretty much, well, Batman survives. I don't know how he can survive a fucking nuke, even if he ejected from that thing. How the fucking he can survive a fucking nuke is beyond fucking me. He the whole theme of this movie is pain. The first movie was fear. The second movie was chaos, and this movie was pain. The theme is pain. So and 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 another thing about this movie is Batman is trying to struggle with his sanity from being Batman. Now, what really should have happened was Batman should keep his insanity to reinforce the safety of the city. That's Batman for you. But no, this movie's ending completely contradicts everything Batman is and what Batman is about. If you were saying like the first two Nolan movies were um, acting in character to Batman, I would say yes, they are acting in character to Batman very, very well. The Dark Knight Rises, I will never say this movie acts in canon with Batman at all. In fact, he does. Bruce Wayne does the one thing that Batman should never do, that is quit being Batman for the sake of his sanity. Just just to make sure make sure he's happy. Uh, uh, so wait, you're just gonna leave the city open to a threat now, just to regain your sanity? Wow, what a selfish fucking asshole. But let's see, he gives a will to the new cop motherfucker that's in this movie that's been helping out so many times, who's apparently a lot more inspired than Batman, which is insulting in itself. Which, spoiler alert, guess what his real name is? Robin. And so Bruce Wayne gives him. Oh yeah. Just to let you know that Gotham City knows who Batman is. Apparently they know he's Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne is alive out there, but only a few people know he's alive. And but I don't think Robin knows that he's alive. He's given a will by Bruce Wayne. It tells Robin where the Batcave is, and pretty much that's where it ends on a really bad cliffhanger. Which it so what have we learned here? That Batman's a selfish asshole that will abandon the city for his sanity, and leaving it at the hands of someone that's not as experienced as him, but is a lot more motivated than him, which is insulting in itself. Wow.
Hmm. Well, like I said, I've never read the comics, so I can't say how Bane is or not. I don't really know how he is in the comics. I'm kind of curious though. How does Batman recover from after he breaks his back in the comics though? What does Batman do to recover?
Severe medical therapy, severe exercising, severe mental and physical training, uh, um, a whole bunch of stuff actually. But eventually Batman accomplishes the almost impossible and regains himself physically and mentally.
Hmm.
And 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 with that, it's a lot more justifiable. With this, in a broken down, well, I mean, actually not. His back wasn't even broken. It was at the most fucking cracked. and 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 so he